Last week, after a short break, where we went to hell and back, we decided to cut our losses and buy rear rims.
Lesson learnt.
We also decided that for our bus to motorhome conversion to keep moving along, we would need someone working on Meraaai full time.
Time to move along, hey? Time to move along.
This week, we put out a plea for help regarding the never-ending rim saga. And we get to know the man behind the hair who will be spending all of his time for the months ahead making Meraaai. This is a Lohaya Machinery Limited scooter, or LML. It is manufactured in India and is a joint venture with well-known brand Piaggio. This example of an LML has been lovingly restored by this guy. So what has this bearded wonder got to do with Meraaai? Well, the man behind all that hair is going to be guiding Meraaai through every stage of a restoration for the foreseeable future. What made you bring Reinhard on board?
I thought of him for the right guy for this job because I know the mechanical side of his background, that he can do this job 100%. So I'm very happy to get him on board onto this project.
All right, Reinhard.
Yes.
How's it? So you're going to be working on Meraaai for...
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
it? Tell me a little bit about your background. I mean, what is it that you qualified at, or is it just a passion you have, or what?
Right. So I've worked on a lot of classic cars. It ranges in almost all makes. I've been in the industry for about 14 years.
Okay.
So doing a lot of different jobs, suspensions, motors, gearboxes, diffs, restoring of vehicles.
Yeah, I think you might have seen Meraaai standing down there. You've got a bit of a challenge ahead of you.
Well, I love challenges.
This is Meraaai's heart, as we call it, the thing that's gonna beat under her bonnet one day.
Yes.
What would you do to something like this? And I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a job.
Yes. No, well, because it's such a big engine, it's very nice to work within. You've got lots of space, first of all, and it's old technology. So it's straightforward. Me that likes working on old things, I love it.
So now I see there's a VW motor there.
Yes.
You telling me that this
Yes.
will look like that one day?
100%.
Reinhard does not know it yet, but he is going to be a very busy beard. I mean boy, he's going to be a very busy boy. Reinhard's is much bigger than mine. Not that it worries me, because I've always believed, size, it counts, but it doesn't really matter. But his is definitely bigger than mine. But when it comes to looking after it, I think I pay mine quite a bit of attention. And you've got to lubricate it a little bit every now and so often. So I use this stuff, I know he uses motor oil, but I use this stuff, and I just do that a little bit. So then I just comb it through, and there we go. My little beard, how I look after it. The introduction of a new team member at East Coast Scratch and Dent to work exclusively on Meraaai means that Brahm can keep his workflow right up there and focus on all areas of his rebuilds. So this morning when I came down to East Coast Scratch and Dent to meet Reinhard, I noticed these seats behind me. They're parking off on Meraaai's roof. It's part of the service that the Oaks at East Coast Scratch and Dent offer. There is going to come a time when we're going to need to look at Meraaai's interior, have seats made, cushions, etc., etc. So it's good to know that they do this, and it looks like it's good quality stuff. Since we made the decision to buy rear rims for Meraaai, a huge weight has lifted off our shoulders. Unfortunately, the elephant in the room is back, and it is sitting on my head. We've really run into a brick wall, and the guys who we wanted to buy rims from, not even make rims, buy rims, can't help us. Anybody out there knows anybody who can either manufacture the widened rims for us, a 16-inch rim, 10 inches wide. Please, if you can message me and just leave a message on the YouTube insert so we can get hold of you or someone who can help us, because really it's getting to be ridiculous now. So what we're going to do is buy 2 standard rims from a place in Johannesburg, and then at least we can move Meraaai up here so Reynard can work on her undercover. Like today it's bucketing, it's going to rain for the next few days, and that would mean work must stop, and I can't afford for that to happen going forward. So yeah, if you can help us, please, if you know anyone, let me know. As of the 1st of May, we hopefully go up a gear or 2 with Reynard and his hairy face, starting to do the safety critical work of making sure the chassis, brakes, drivetrain and suspension are all like new.
Suspension is key. If the suspension is right, then we know we've got a good foundation.
How do you feel about it? I mean, it's you know.
Like I told Bram, I love challenges, and this bus is a nice challenge. I won't even say huge, because it's going to be so nice to work on it.
Next week we will get down and dirty as Project Undercarriage gets underway. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraaai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.